Alright. Okay, now I know that I am broadcasting to the world, to the people, to humankind, to those that are amazing, to those that are wonderful souls. How are you guys doing? For me, I feel really grateful that we are in this beautiful age. How can I explain this? I mean, all the people's inventions has got us here so far where we can just broadcast to each other, like, just amazing. It's so beautiful. Everybody's working so hard for these inventions for us to get somewhere, to this ultimate destiny that we're all meant to experience together. And it's so powerful because I felt so empowered today that I took a walk to bring some medicines for my mother. I felt that it was like refreshing. So this was the walk for today. And so I want to talk about what I felt. And it's the relationship we have to ourself, with ourself, or ourself, about ourself, through ourself, as ourself. You see, once we put all these connectives to who we truly are, we start seeing that our life is like an instrument. And it gets mastered, like all of these notes and this. I'm new to the guitar, so I want to tell you that all of these are parts of life, and once you master all of them, it's like you're having all these sorts of islands. You master the islands and you become this master of your destiny by understanding each and every single one of them. And this begins with you knowing your relationship with yourself, and this is what I want to share today. So let us begin this blessed time where I speak to you about the relationship with you. I want to take this again because it somehow works with everything. So, the power of the relationships that you have with yourself, it's understanding how everything is just connected, right? But when you're going deep within and seeing this relative superpower that we all share together, we all have it, that we can understand who we truly are. And once we do, we can start seeing that everything outside of us is just working so beautifully. We have this inner child. We don't have to stop that. We don't have to. It's a choice to either stop it or not. And conventional conformity seems to be the way that it can stop everything. Not only the inner child, but imagination, intuition, perception, our memory, our will, and our reasoning. But once we start looking at how we are in love with ourselves, how we are in love with our true self, we start seeing that everything is possible. You can even take a pen and write $1 million checks and give it away to people. Give it away with love, with joy, telling them how they can do that, showing them how can they bring all this sensitization to themselves. I feel that some of my family lines, they had encountered some pain. We all do. We all as humans do encounter pain in our life, but once they forget the sensitization that they have within themselves, they start thinking that it's outside reality. But in reality, it is our true self yearning for us to know about it. I know for sure that it's somehow always telling us that I'm here. I'm not pushing things to you, and it's up to you to discover me. And that thing that is telling you that is who you are, who you truly are, and deep down. And when you find this connection, you start seeing how nature grows, how the universe grows. Nature doesn't grow on Earth; it grows in this universe. It grows in this beautiful universe, and we have the same source, and we are a center of that source. We are a center, and we can understand now the decentralized governance within ourselves, and we can start seeing how the future of decentralization is really everything. Just imagine seeing stars that really discovered who they are, and they start sharing the love with everybody else. And that's why you see really known people called or considered superstars. You start seeing them known as people who are really famous, quote unquote, but a lot of people who are known as famous people who are deep down wholeheartedly open to share this knowledge. It's the people who are really courageous, faithful, and they want to share everything with everyone. They want to tell you about how wonderful you are. You know, the spirit that you are. You are not a body, you are just merely in this body. You know, that's why when we are going to sleep, we can all the time, we can travel all around the world. We can understand how we can even control our dreams. And this is the beautiful thing about life, discovering and honoring our existence. So honoring our being, honoring our consciousness, it's so great looking at yourself in the mirror and discovering that how is this mechanism put all together. How is your eye here? How's your eye there? And how's your hair like that? You see, discovering those things. So I just feel really, really grateful, you know. These ponderations, these contemplations, these intellectual intelligence multiplication. You multiply your intelligence as you intellectually question yourself. You question why you came into this existence. This is necessary for every kid, every person, every 70-year-old. It's important for us to start seeing this inner love that we have for ourselves. So it's giant part of life. It's the major part of life where we start understanding that all of these inventions has got us here, but why did people start inventing in the first place? We invented understanding what fire does. So it's an element. It's like discovering that fire is new to us, and then we just started thinking that it's just outside. But let me tell you this, the true source of our nature is so intangible, but yet it's the most powerful thing. It's intangible, which means you can't touch it physically, but you can mentally know it's there. You mentally know it's there. It's knowing. So this is sort of new sort of emotional intelligence you're going to develop as you grow in life, because once you start knowing something is there without you touching it, you're going to develop awareness that there's other things that cannot be tangible, that could be forces for you. And this is the thing that is really new to all of us nowadays, because since it's considered a sort of a new normal, but I really don't consider it a new normal. I consider it a new chapter. You see, it's a new chapter. The normal thing is, how do we develop our normal awareness, you see? It's not about getting everybody to be on the same level where we start broadcasting videos, but it's about why are we even recording these videos? And this is the beautiful thing. I was thinking so much today that those people that are, who lived a long life, I waved at them. They were sitting on a balcony today and just said hello, and it was so beautiful that like another soul touched me metaphysically, and I knew that it was touched. My soul was touched, but not tangibly. I did not tangibly go there to them and physically touch them and say hi to them, but I felt it. I felt it deep down in my heart. I felt it somehow. So I just feel so empowered. This is a gift that we all have. We own that gift, which is ourself. We are this gift, and this gift is not for ourselves. You see, we are this gift, yet at the same time, it's not for us. We need each other in this planet. We need each other in this beautiful, big planet. I don't call it small, tiny planet. We make it big with our choices that we make. You see, the new intangible emotion that we get to experience, it's a new sort of emotional intelligence that gets us to feel each other, that gets us to know about each other, that gets us to be one with each other. So understanding this deep essence of who we are and where we were meant to be, who we are, really discovering what we want in life. Today I looked Today I looked, let me change my vibe here. This one. So, I want to tell you this as a reminder. When I take these beautiful walks, I always see human beings. I mean, I just can't imagine going outside for a walk and not seeing a single soul. But it's so lovely. I mean, I'm okay with being lonely or being with myself because this is self-growth, this is self-discovery, you see. But also at the same time, I want the best for others. And so if we all have this mentality that we are this beautiful soul, we are a star, we are literally a star. Intangible star. We cannot be touched and seen as a star. We gotta be that. We don't gotta try to be a star. So it's a great thing to always think about, you know. So I just wanted to make this small yet really beautiful, outstanding live stream for you guys. So I want to tell you, you are a wonderful soul, and my advice to you would be look at the mirror today and see and compliment yourself. You know, the soul that we are growing into takes all these baby steps that may seem as struggles. Those struggles, they're called everything in the human language, but let me tell you, they're like strings of a guitar that is not hit correctly. And once we know that the way how to hit them correctly, which is calming down and speeding up through life and as life, you're gonna master this life, which is you are this instrument, and the gift is the tones, and the song is what you're gonna create for us to hear beautifully, equipped with your emotions, with your uniqueness that we really human beings want you to bring for us. You see, people invented all these sorts of books, all these guitars, instruments, toothpaste, everything, spoons. You see, I've just told you what I have right in front of me. But imagine what you can do. All right? Thank you. And I will see you in another one. And I feel really honored that I share this knowledge with everyone. I started a Discord server, and I will invite you guys really soon. I am just attracting the right necessary people to be working with me on this Discord for us to share the knowledge, because you know, I'm serious about having like 100 kids or something. I'm serious about it. You know, I want them to really spread the knowledge that I have learned through life. You know, life was not really easy for me, but I still understood that life could be even more miserable to others too, and that's why I want to be there for everyone. Those especially the ones who have struggled so much in life that they might be desperate, you know. I want to share it to them, and I want to let them know that desperateness is the lowest levels of vibration, and I want them to think highly of themselves. I want them to think really beautiful of themselves, how they can live life, how they can be the best them. So it's a beautiful thing in life. So thank you again, and I will see you soon. That was wonderful.